side here, Oasis Gaming. So, historically, how have Oasis, former Chimera, done on Ascent?
No, Oasis Gaming, Chimera, they have had a very high win percentage on Ascent in the first place. Like we said before, one of their highest maps, one of the best banned out by TFO because they know Oasis Gaming can really make openings on a 3-side map instead. But here we are, Ascent, comfort ground coming into this one. And in all honesty, it feels like this whole map pool can go either way. Cloud is still going to be in the play courtesy right now with a kill onto Ripper. Young Porky by the market though so far. That's a Silva going on in. And the first order is already getting their first foot on and moving over to B side. Spike planted as the shock dart comes.
Here we go, now the post plant is about to come in. Well, it's actually just started. 5v4 to kick things off, and Ghidorahs is going to equalize things up for the side of OG. Now, they're all in the site. So, this means that if they do rain down on it, it's going to be in for a world of hurt. Now, location has been revealed here on the Coco. They know he's right by the corner cubby, but look at this. Triple man clear out, and the last one left alive is going to be Trix, but he finds a double kill. Still goes for the Devourer and cannot hold on to it. Young Pork is going to shut him down. He's going to get cooked. But a good valiant not going to pull the trigger on the execute just yet to try and deny it. But Marky, look at this, just walking his way, burning the Tailwind and the Updraft to bring him up into heaven and finding a good opening pick.
Great shot there, and Oasis Gaming now looking to, at the very least, find a way to get back to A site, but the first order has really taken advantage of that one, and Trix with a shot onto Godot is there, shutting down Godot and his speed. Young Pork though with the answer back, and Ripper burning down Trix, as here he go dropping on that bot. Marky now, a man on the mission, getting 3 kills so far, beats on the high ground. Oasis Gaming now down to one last member, as the recon dart will come on the left side, gets broken immediately, and Coco with the turret will
right around the A site here. Well, you're going to try and finally go for it. Coco has a spike in his hands here on the Sova, playing right around tree. Nobody's going to come that way. They're both going to push from the rafters, and I think this is a perfect, actually, rotation coming in here. As Young Pork does find Coco, it's all going to be hands of courtesy. Now, will he give them the courtesy that they so deserve? It might just be the case. He's going to walk right through the blaze here, going to find a frag, not able to get the second kill, and that's why his name is Ripper, sending him back.
And find a pick courtesy of Godot. His operator shot going to be heard there. This is going to be Marky already pushing forward, but Trix actually finding Godot. Here comes Marky with a backstab, and it seems like the pause already helping out TFO so far, but I spoke too soon as Worship finds Trix and shuts down the reign of any kind of Reyna into this round. OG though popping that running back. Shock darts are coming. There we go with the curveball, and here comes Oasis Gaming trying to get a little bit of paradise here as Beats just wallbangs Marky to oblivion. It's 3v3 now.
A good answer and retaliation coming in here from the defensive side of the first order. Can they pull off the round though and actually get this post plant going their way? They have yet to do so this entire series, and so this might just be their chance. They are all filtered towards long, and so there's only one avenue of attack that they really have to worry about. The Blaze wall does come in here, but the Hunter's Fury might just deny them defuse, and Young Pork will find a frag, but Courtesy will find one of his own. Zerv will him get that angle off in that time. So Spike will get planted towards the A site, and there's nothing really the first, rather Oasis Gaming can do about it, as, well, they're nowhere near to do anything. Ghidorahs is able to find a frag, though, somehow. Trix will find one of his own, and Courtesy's going to chime in with a double. That's going to leave the only last.
They have that showstopper available so they can really blow up whoever's hiding by the boathouse. Zerv there already going for the shots. Coco there as well. Seems like the turret on the right-hand side from the shadows right now to try and get away. And Worship will kill Coco. Zerv though decides to come on back and catches out Young Pork. And Zerv now with the double kill. He's deserving these takedowns so far, but Worship is there inside the smoke. And eventually, hallelujah will be said by Oasis Gaming as
TFO's utility to even get the plant off in the first place.
Yeah, Lear's gonna get thrown. Nano Swarms are there. And OG right now trying to find one, but Marky and Zerv are doing it yet again. Ripper though with an answer back onto Coco, and seems like the Phoenix playing by the shed, but Courtesy decides to push. Marky is there as well. But the thing is though, it's a big distraction here by the first order. Sure, they sacrificed the life of Marky, but that's already gonna be a running back committed by Oasis Gaming, and Trix even finding Worship there and decides to get his own crown on, and the Empress is online. Looks to duel against Reyna, but Ghidorahs will say, that's my agent, and this is why I have been playing for OG for so long already. Ghidorahs also with the Empress right now, looking to show one up, sees the alarm bot though, and he wants to go on in as Oasis Gaming taking the rafters. There we have one though, down below for TFO. Ghidorahs right now looking all around, but serving an amazing tap there, but Young Pork will answer back. High ground is the best ground here for Oasis Gaming, but Coco down below is just getting backstab after backstab, and absolutely loco there from Coco.
And so, look at this. They've actually pushed up all the way towards mid, so they have complete mid control here for the side of the first order. Oasis Gaming not wanting to have anything to do with that as we move into the second half here on the pistol. It doesn't seem like Oasis Gaming really want to bother and go towards B side. They know that there's a lot of presence there, but Ghidorah is able to find a frag there in courtesy. He did not expect that push to be so deep. Coco is able to find Ripper in return with a Frenzy. The Frenzy meta is still alive and well and kicking. Zerv a perfect paranoia. I don't think he actually caught anybody off, but Ghidorah is going to find a frag of the opposing Reina, and Coco and Zerv will find one apiece to get Worship his own.
Interesting call there for TFO. They decided to push with Coco even though he got blinded by his own teammate. And Coco again, insane in the membrane. Exactly to deliver that parcel that is the paint shells. But Zerv, he's just crazy right now with his shots. Young Pork, both of these guys very, very dedicated to their craft with the smokes. But Zerv is just there. But Ghidorah says, hey, did you forget about me, Zerv? Because I am here to take
his hands, rather. He can do some work with that. And Ripper, the timing does not work out in his favor. Ghidorah is able to find a double kill, and you cannot give a player like Ghidorah that kind of frag off the defuse because, well, they're outgunned, outmanned, and really outclassed in this case in terms of utility. Nothing to really work with in terms of, maybe information finding and maybe getting a frag with it. Because at the end of the day, you've got a bunch of frenzies. What can you really do with the information that you do find? And OG and Worship, Young Pork, well, really punish them for that, and there it goes. Around in the way of Oasis Gaming.
Remaining to try and do something about it. OG on the hunt, already pushing on forward. Blast back, the Leer being primed as well, and Courtesy has to retreat instead. Blaze Ball gonna be out in front of him. Worship instead with that takedown, and here comes Oasis Gaming right now.
Be perfect. If he can find the Sova on the other side of it, then it might just turn things around.
Yeah, small little backstab beats though, hiding, gonna be committing that Hunter's Fury to try and find someone, because he doesn't want to let people push in with that lockdown. Zerv, though, in the meantime, creeping forward, and a beautiful Nano Swarm there to get the sauce onto the cellar, and Zerv will get that kill on the beats. Crossbar being set up here by Oasis Gaming. Young Pork, though, the only one left, and TFO is there. But do they have enough time? Seems like the Omen has already decided to commit on
Pork finding the opposing Omen there on Zerv, and Coco will find Ghidorah's in return. That's a big player removed from OG. And as Coco finds a second frag on the Worship, he is ringing true right now with all his shots, and that's going to buy him some information. Nobody playing super open yet, but Ripper's going to find a frag on the Tricks. It's going to be up to him to try and deny this, as well with Young Pork. So, I don't know if he has a Hot Hands. I did not catch it if he still has it online, but he does have a Shadow Step. So Courtesy's going to find Ripper, and he just bought himself just enough time. Even if he went down there, Young Pork, he's still waiting towards B-Link, making sure their flank is secured, at least from the mid side. But we're going to see if now, Coco's going to be able to do something, because Young Pork just found Courtesy. But Coco, a double kill going his way! Trix is able to find the kill, and Zerv will chime in with one of his own. So that completely shuts down any attempt that OG Chimera had to take the B site. And Ripper, he's going to be the last one left alive. And, well, Rip.
Get out of here with the Shroud Step. Dark Cover going to be in the way though. Marky now with a shutdown onto Ghidorah's. And that's the thing here for Oasis Gaming. They had the opportunity to concave themselves over to the Garden and finally going to do it after the paranoia. Young Pork saying, okay, it's TP time. Over to the generator. And Marky again is just dominating the competition with that operator. Worship will go down. And TFO with a bad advantage as Post Plant is up and running.
This is exactly what I was hoping to see from Marky. Now he's found two. Will he find a third is the question. He can definitely be on pace to do that. Courtesy is going to try and support the operator player here on Marky. And look at that, the triple P coming on him as soon as the smoke dissipates. He just found the firing squad lined up in front of him. And here now the lockdown is going to go down. Will it capture anybody is the question. Nobody, well, as it is destroyed. Oh,
Zerv, you are a madman. Are you actually going to go for this? He does not make it though in time. Guys, was already the first pick done by Ghidorah's. Zerv though in the meantime trying to go for the lineup, shutting that out, run it back yet again. But Ghidorah's is just doing it one more time. Can he find a few more picks? Yes, he can! He has gotten the triple kill and more Courtesy right now. Trying to go for the push on forward. We got Coco on the high ground. But where is Godot? He's hungry for some blood. He wants to get some more souls here before they take it away from him in the next batch. And this is going to be him taking down the turret, looking for another target as the First Order looks on a bit with NB. And Youngford now eventually with the shot on Coco. Godot going to be going with beats to get that takedown. And Oasis Gaming will say, we are still OG for a reason, and we'll take that situation. I'd honestly say it runs in the family right now. Raze is gonna be into play here. Trix though gonna be playing that Cypher, and that's one thing TO really has also. They love to flex on over with the likes of Trix. He's gonna be playing the Sentinel here, and let's get the first pick off onto Beat so far. Here comes OG though. Ghidorah is now saying, you know, this Raze is something I can call home as well. Frenzy in hand. Zerg gonna go down, and this is gonna be OG setting on up over to a site. Wall though gonna be in the way, interesting enough, because we got Sages on both teams as well.
OG do get the spike planted down, and so TFO, it's up to them to try and make this task happen. Ghidorah's is going to find a second here, but he's finally going to get shut down by Tricks on the Cypher. Will he find the follow-up, though? I think they know where Worship is, and Marky capitalizes on that information to get the retake going. 3v2 on the board, and while Brainfreeze checks elbow, they're actually coming in from right in front of him, and he's able to find the frag. Not able to find the second follow-up. Courtesy, though. He's going to be trying to make his way in, and he does. A right click, a 3-round burst is all he needs, and that gets the first round on the board. Enough time to defuse as well for TFO.
Oh, they even swapped whoever was defusing. Spicy stuff
Actually,
by
the first round as well. They did not bother to contest the site when they were actually going for the execute, but rather played for the retake, and I think that's the right thing to do. But Brainfreeze is able to find a double kill, so that swings things around, very heavily favored towards the side of OG, but Marky, with a Bucky in hand, shuts him down. His Brainfreeze has definitely been cured. Coco will find a frag his way, but not after the quick trade-off there. Ghidorah is going 1 for 1.
Yeah, Coco gonna be by the ramps here. Sees the shutdown turret, and OASIS Gaming setting up on the site yet again. Advantage here for the attacking side so far. There we have the wall by the screens. A lot better this time, thanks to Worship. And there we go with the drop down, but OASIS Gaming will get that takedown, leaving Zerv now all alone in the darkness. He will come on back. And OASIS Gaming
towards A main, now towards mid. Lots of information has been given, and the A side execute is about to be on the way. Courtesy is able to find a double kill, courtesy of him. So, Tricks, while he chimes in one of his own, that's going to bring it out to a 4v2, and Zerv will make Brainfreeze pay. It's all going to be in the hands of Ripper here, and what can he do? Well, he has given his position away, and oh no, that blast back does so much damage, and also gives him a bit of a jolt. And Courtesy to work with, and here he goes, the showstopper, able to stop any idea that Beats might have had, but Brainfreeze able to follow up with a shot there to find Courtesy in return. Ripper is going to find one of his own to bring it out to a 1v2 situation. It's all going to be in the hands here of Coco, who's going to find the triple kill to clutch this round off. And does he have enough time to get the defuse off? Yes, he does. I do, and I don't doubt that the execute's about to come in their way. That Paranoia might just land right on the money and get Served blind and paranoid, and there it is. He is short-sighted, he is blind, and Beats capitalizes on that, but he's thrown out the Paranoia of his own. So as a flurry of frag comes away, we find a 3v2 situation now, as after the plant comes in, it's going to be quite difficult for the First Order to bring this back with the turret there, and of course a strong position being played there towards the B main.
Oh, line up very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
It's always scary when you line up with your teammate like that. It wasn't even trade done by TFO, and there you go, making it a 3v3. It was just OG having man advantage because of their pickoff by the sewers, but this time with the resurrection, you can really see that the numbers now are in favor of the defense. But never mind, Brainfreeze and Ripper getting it on the board. Tricks try the fights, but Ripper says, I'm gonna give you a second fight for playing on A site. It really is, if you don't set up on the main angle, you're not going to be playing that Cyber Cage plus Tripwire technique. It's all about you getting the intel for your team to try and play the retake, and TFO says, okay, let's try it again.
The retake is going to happen here now. 4v4, it was equal. Either man advantage, and Worship's going to bring things back their way for the side of OG, but Serve is going to respond right back. Now it's a 3-on-3 as they try and make their way here. Ooh, that blast back landed right on the money, doing lots of damage there towards Coco, and so Coco, it's supposed to be the other stage on the other side. Zerv is going to find that frag. Beats will get found, and Worship, he can actually still find another frag. That's a double kill for him now. Somehow, Brainfreeze will get the found. And yeah, that's going to be the round here for Zerv.
Zerv getting the 4K
back towards their favor, and this has all gone awry. But Beats is able to get the right click off, and that's going to reset his Blade Storm. Now 2v2 situation up here inside the tower. Can Tricks find his frag? No, he won't. Ripper is going to send him back down to the grave. Very grim of him, and that is going to be a 2v1 now. The plant will go off. Zerv, it is all up to him. He does have his ultimate up, and he does have a smoke, and 2 Shadow Steps alive.
Right, so close. Zerv gonna be dropping on down. He wants to get closer. He knows one's playing the op, so he just needs to find the one who's playing the rifle and get the shot anyway. Beats will fall, and Zerv will do it here. A triple kill to wrap up the round. The First Order will take that one, and OASIS.
Well, as they try to go for towards the A site, I'm not sure if that might be the right idea in this case. Pistol round coming off here, and A site definitely seems to be the point of contention, but the spike is towards B. And there is a Soul Defender there, I believe that's Zerv, towards the B site, but he has been pulled away. And as Beats goes down, Marky's going to find their way in here from ropes, and the plant will actually go off. Nobody inside the B site to get to contest this plant, and they have successfully faked the attack on towards the A site. B site is where the spike is, and well, here for the side of OASIS Gaming, they're in for a bit of a rut.
Oh no, Marky, don't dismiss in the face of Brain Freeze and over to the ropes. These guys gonna be looking to get the ammo done, but Brain Freeze will change his gun and change the tune of Marky there. They were looking for that freaking with the paint shells, just didn't happen. Worship instead on the board versus Tricks. It will be a 2v1. Time is ticking, but Worship says, I will finish what I started a while ago. It's up to him to defuse this spike. Though does find the answer back, but the Raze has already done his duty and more blast back on in, and immediately the nanoswarms get in the way. Brain Freeze says, get off my lawn, get off my property, do not cross this line because I will cross your name off this scoreboard. Brain Freeze already win too. He's looking for the turret, but Currency with that bucky bit of what they've been talking about. But I remember one thing about the map pool also is that OG is just trying to find the discomfort zone of TFO, and they're thinking that this is the map to choose against TFO. They feel like they can play it a little better, and already they got that first pick, but suddenly Marky and Coco turn it around. TFO, this team is brimming with confidence, honestly, making it to the playoffs, and more. Worship though holding the line, but Curtis is there to answer back. It's 3v2 right now, but the showstopper is the answer. OG flying on in, Gadowers blows up Coco, but gets in the face of Courtesy, who gives him a bullet for a present.
There it is, the opposing Rays finding each other. Brain Freeze now, it's all going to be in his hands to try and bring this clutch back. He was brought back for this map specifically, but, well, not expecting Zerv to be mid, and I think it's the right idea to do, because if they can capture ropes here, that's going to cut off the Soul Sage player there towards the A site. But Ghidorah is there with the buck, he's able to find a double kill. Will he find a third is the question. Well, they have to be very careful. They know what Ghidorah can do in this type of situation, and he's going to find the third. Yes, he is. Courtesy turning his back at the wrong time. Coco is going to get the trade-off on him, though, at the very least. But still, 4v2 on Oasis Gaming. This is looking so good.
A game of whack-a-mole right there, right then, and it was just him going up and down, up and down. Up the shape, you're like, you know, you guys are going to lose here if you don't actually get this round, and they heard you, and they're like, okay, we have to win this now. Black and Blue said that, so we have to go, and try to make this happen. 4v3 though, thanks to the Resurrection. The first order now moving over to B site. Oasis Gaming still stands a chance so far, especially from the episode of River, but Beats, especially with that Blade Storm, eventually will connect onto Tricks. He missed the operator, now the burst bar will be gone, and that margin of error gonna be just shutting down the Jet there, as the first order now putting this spike down. They could be trying to play in behind yet again of the site.
Well, Zerv has burned both of his Shadow Steps there, and the lockdown has been put into effect. It's going to help the retake just a bit, but I don't know if Ripper... Actually, no, yeah, he will ult out of position there to allow them to really push and capitalize on the space that has been given. So Courtesy is going to get the frag, but Brain Freeze will get two of his own. Now he's going to try and warm things up, and the triple kill. Brain Freeze
able to get that shot onto the lower half of Marky there. OG now on the hunt, looking for a few more, and can they make this work? Coco though on the board gets Ripper. Here comes Worship, finds one, and this will be the 1v1 to remember. Can Beats find that target? We will see the shot there, and this will just be the omen saying we will stay alive. And their antics. This is Ripper still holding together, but Marky will get that takedown. Orb right now getting the heals. Ghidorah's with the answer back. Here comes the showstopper though. TFO though losing members because of Ghidorah's holding that angle, and it's now up to the Sage. Can Coco get loco again? He's trying to find one more target, and this is just gonna be the first order. Still surviving with 5 HP. Resurrection though, something they're looking for. Marky right now brought back to life just to die, and oh my god, that's a classic right there for Brain Freeze to wrap it up. Oasis Gaming will get the 2-0 victory against the first order, showing their strength, showing since day one that they are here to stay and play longer.
And no one better, a very apt person to close the game off there. Brain Freeze coming back into the series here for this map and shutting things down. He started off hot and ended even hotter. Great play there by Brain Freeze to get that one, and really the bait of the